Good morning. I have a further 3 results to announce for the constituency of St. Christopher 1, polling division 4A, which is at the Public Works Department, where 383 voters were assigned, those whose surnames began with A to those whose surnames began with S. Candidate Jeffrey Hanley of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party received 133 votes, that's 133. Candidate Ian Pattis-Leibel of the People's Action Movement received 131 votes, that's 131. There were 3 spoilt ballots and 5 rejected ballots for a total of 269 votes cast. Polling Division 4B, Public Works Department, where 481 voters were assigned, those whose surnames begin with G to those whose surnames begin with O. Candidate Dr. Jeffrey Hanley received 101 votes, 101, and Jeffrey Hanley is of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party. Candidate Ian Pattis-Leibel of the People's Action Movement received 159 votes. There were no spoiled ballots, and there were 8 rejected ballots for a total ballots cast of 268. For polling division 4C, again at the Public Works Department, where 385 voters were assigned, those whose surnames began with P to those whose surnames began with W. Candidate Dr. Jeffrey Hanley of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party received 83 votes, 83 votes. Candidate Ian Pattis-Leibel of the People's Action Movement received 123 votes, that's 123. There were no spoilt ballots. There were 6 rejected ballots for a total of 212 votes cast. In constituency number 8, polling division 4A, St. Peter's Community Center, where 307 voters were assigned, those whose surnames begin with A to those whose surnames begin with H. Candidate Dr. Terence Drew of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party received 114 votes, while candidate Eugene Hamilton of the People's Action Movement received 90 votes, 90 votes. There were no spoiled ballots, no rejected ballots for 204 votes cast. And in Community Center at St. Peter's, polling division 4B, where 288 voters were assigned, those whose surnames began with I to those whose surnames began with W. Candidate Terence Drew of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party received 112 votes, 112. Candidate Eugene Hamilton of the People's Action Movement received 70. There were no spoiled ballots and 1 rejected ballot for a total of 183 votes cast. These are all of the results we have for you at this time. Until I report again at around an hour's time, just around 11 o'clock, it's back to Master Control.